Hey everyone, it's Deja from CrochetEverAfter.com. Today I'm going to show you how to change color when working in half double crochet. So for example, I have some half double crochet here, a couple of rows, and we're going to pretend that our pattern reads to half word color CA. So that would be, CA stands for color A, it's abbreviation. So we're in CA and it says with CA half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. And then it'll say with CB, half double crochet the rest of the row. So what that means is during my very last stitch before I need to switch colors, that's when I'm actually going to switch colors. So when you look at this row here, I have a chain 2 for the beginning of the row that I'm not counting as a stitch. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 half double crochets. I can also look at the top for the top of my stitches to see the 4. So the 5th one, I'm going to start. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to insert my hook in my loop, and then I'm going to pull up a loop, and then I'm going to stop here. So when I have my last stitch, the whole thing's going to be blue because all of these loops are going to make up the 3 loops of my half double crochet. This loop is going to be the top of my stitch, and these 2 loops are going to be this loop and this loop that you see there. So to change color, I'm going to grab my purple, which is the color that I'm choosing for CB, and I'm going to lay it on my hook. And then I'm just going to pull it through the loops to change to purple. I'll give this a little tug to bring it down to the same size as my other blue stitches. And then I'm going to drop the tail so I can start doing the half double crochet in purple. So yarn over, and then I'm going to go to the next stitch and do a half double. I'll do a couple and then we'll look at the color change. Oops, I missed it. So when you're doing these color changes, wherever they're at, whether it's at the beginning of the row, at the end of the row, you're going to do, normally if it's at the beginning of the row, you're going to do it during the last stitch of the previous row. So I'll switch back over to the blue. I'll go down here and I'll show you how to switch back to the blue at the end of the row in case you need to start a new row with a new color. But if you look, you can see that we have all blue here and then all purple here. So it's a clean color change. There's no purple in our very last stitch. When you look at the back, same thing. We have the blue for the whole stitch and purple for the next stitch. You have your tails. If it's a project where you're not going to see the back side, you can always knot these together. I'm the double knot queen, but most people frown against it. They say just weave it in, but I like stuff to be secure if nobody's going to see it. So if this is like a basket or something, then I might knot it. If it's a scarf, I wouldn't knot it. I would weave in each end into the color that it belongs to. So if I needed to change colors at the end of the row, let me get over there real quick. Okay, I'm at the end of the row now, so this is my very last stitch. This is the chain 2, so I'm not working into that. I'm just working into the stitch at the end. Same thing, I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to insert my hook into my stitch, pull up a loop, and I'm changing color at this very last stitch because if I want blue for my next row, and I'm just pulling it across, this is a really long float that I would not normally do, but just to show you how to change at the end of the row, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to pull this through, and then I have a clean purple ending here, and then I can start my row of blue. So rather than doing like a slip stitch join, I can join easily at the end of the row and start working my stitches. Pull that out so you can see the front. And then just pull your purple again to get it all nice and even. And so you can see these nice even color changes when we use that last portion of our stitch to change colors. So again, one more time. You're going to, if I can get it, yarn over, insert your hook, work up to the last step of your stitch. So the last step is always 3 loops on your hook for a half double crochet, then lay your yarn over and pull through, and then just continue on. So normally I wouldn't, excuse me, normally I wouldn't have tails going all over the place. I would have new yarn joining in, but just to give you an idea. And I also left my tail out the front. So if you're working in rows, changing colors, and you have tails, make sure that they are all in the back. You don't want tails sticking out the front. But that is how you're going to change color in half double crochet. If you have any questions, leave them below, and thank you for watching.